Back to Bazaar Morning Call. Well, shifting focus to the commodity markets, Manisha Gupta is joining in. Manisha, what's the one commodity that you're tracking today?
Well, absolutely. Settled on an all-time high in the overnight markets there at around $2,126. Prices have seen higher levels than that, but we haven't seen a closing on charts come in at these levels. So since the contract was created in 1974, this perhaps is the highest closing ever. Of course, when you look at the inflation all over the place and much higher than 3,000 as well, perhaps. But this is where we are trading at this point in time. As I said, all-time high that the gold prices did hit was in December 2023 at 2,135. The futures also have seen a high of 2,149. So we're slightly an inches away from those kind of levels, but the closing has been higher, and that does mean something on the charts. The last couple of weeks have seen building up in case of gold gains, and this is where we've reached at this point in time. You know, in the month of January in 2023, we were trading at around 1810 or 1820. In the first 2 months itself, we've seen very strong gains come in. The strength in gold comes in on the back of decline in the U.S. manufacturing data, a 16th month of decline for the month of Feb, and that has been supportive. Well, apart from that, it also has to do with the decline in U.S. inflation. The U.S. dollar index is trading below 104. The treasury yields have seen a decline, and all of that has been supportive. What the street will watch out now for further gains is going to be the U.S. non-farm payroll data. Well, that comes in on Friday. And then you also have the U.S. Fed chair speaking in front of Congress. There are 2 days of those meetings there. So any statements coming in from there are going to be quite supportive. Well, you have seen the gold prices do well, even as the equity markets have been rising. The interest rates are on the higher side. The dollar index is trading at 103 as well. And this is what we've done in the last year, as I was telling you. We did see January at 1823, and we are trading at around 2,120 right now, as we've just about ended Feb. All-time high in the month of December. Then this is about futures, what was 2149, and we're just about less than $20 away from those kind of levels. So very strong bull market is what we've seen in case of gold prices. This is what we've done in sense of returns in all of these years in sense of gold. Last year was a 5% of gain, and this year in first 2 months itself, we've seen a nearly 2.5% of a jump up coming in for the markets. And there are very, very bullish signals coming in from the Wall Street banks and brokerages as well. We are trading at 2120 right now. So we are much higher than ABN AMRO, DBS and Commerce Bank expectations on where the gold prices could go in 2024, even TD for that matter. Goldman Sachs has talked about 2133, and we are trading very close to those kind of levels. And much higher levels are predicted by Citi, Saxo Bank, Exim Australia and UBS, where they are anticipating all-time highs to the tune of 2200 or even 2250 going forward from here.
Okay. All right, Manisha, thanks very much for that. So that's commodities in focus.